we're here right now at the Fur Free event in downtown Oakville, and we're focusing on getting people to sign so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario first, then the other provinces, then Canada, clearly. And we've had a little bit of drama so far. There's this lady that's not very happy that we're in front of Barrington's, which is a place that actually sells death. And on top of selling death, they have vegan versions, which means that they're very much aware that there are other alternatives, but they're choosing not to use them. So that's even worse. It's like, you know wrong, but you do nothing to change it. So that is crazy, my friend. So anyway, this lady walked in there and we're gonna see what kind of drama she's gonna stir up now. Apparently I missed the whole first part of it, and I'm looking forward to see the second part of it. We'll see what happens. Can you please take the time to sign so we can get fur off the streets of Ontario? It's gonna take you 5 seconds. Really? That you?
Not that I agree with it. I just don't.
You just what?
Yeah.
She agrees, but doesn't sign.
But think of taking action though, because every action you take actually makes a difference. I just want you to think about that. If you don't take action, it doesn't make a difference. So if you agree with something but you do nothing about it,
Stop being so tough on people.
that's not tough. That's the reality though. Like, people need to know that, like, you have to take action. If you think if you know something is wrong. Yeah, I know. I thought but she signed it though, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not real.
Oh, okay, thank God. Whew. But the thing is with that, right, it's not that I'm being tough. It's just that people should know though that, like, if you don't agree with something, doing nothing about it is worse than do you know what I mean? Not knowing and doing nothing. If you know that it's wrong, then please take action. Like that, we need to get people to activate, right? So that's the only reason why I got a little upset there. Because her friend's signing right there and she's not. Like, how does that make sense, right? Like, you're there, you're standing and you're waiting.
But who knows? Like, you don't know what other people are dealing with. Like, maybe her parents said don't sign anything anywhere you go.
I agree, right? And maybe it was also the COVID fear and stuff. So that's why but I still want to say my truth, right?
So she's kind of scared of the world still.
Which is still, the younger the better, because these are the people that are going to change. Those are the generations that are actually going to make a difference. Those, you know, if we think...
her friend will make a difference and she won't.
Yes.
She'll tag along.
Or she'll tag, yeah, she'll be a supporter. She'll cheer her on as she does something.
These guys started a trend of putting just the city.
Oh no.
It's okay.
So we need someone to sign and put a full address. Who hasn't signed yet? So let's try and get the next person. You say, I would appreciate it if you could write your full address.
Yeah.
We don't like this trend here.
Yeah. What do they like here with ticketing for parking? Because we're only going to be here a few minutes. I parked over there.
I have parked twice without paying and have not gotten ticketed.
Okay, which is no guarantee.
But I'm not 100% sure, right? So yeah.
Until 6, you're supposed to pay till 6.
Yeah, so you guys, honestly, you should be good. And if you get a ticket for that, I will pay your ticket.
What? Yeah, it said that. Yeah, I don't know about it here.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that sign you're holding. Okay, I think the cops just parked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the cops are backing up over there, I'm pretty sure. The car that was, I saw like a vehicle and they seem to have badges, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so, hey, how you doing? Do you do a little virtual hug? Boom.
Yeah. This is great, by the way. I love your setup.
Aw, thank you. And also, if you want and you feel for it, you could grab any of the things and pens and try to get people to sign the petition to ban them.
Are there more?
There's tons. Yeah, I have tons.
I brought some sanitizer over because one girl didn't sign.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So I just brought that from my
Thank you, because I completely forgot, and I tried to go buy some at Sage, but they don't have any. So it's like,
yeah. No worries. I had it in the car, so I thought, well, if we're gonna leave signatures over there.
You what?
Can I just write for his dad in front of the door?
Yes, absolutely. Hey guys, do you think you could take 30 seconds of your time to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario? 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. See, the girl wanted to do it, and the father was being the one. What a shitty example to set.
I know. I totally judge people on their parenting.
We love picture animal abuse. Stop supporting animal abuse. Stop supporting animal abuse. Stop being so angry. Why are you so angry?
We're just trying to take fur off the streets of Ontario. If you guys could take 5 to 10 seconds so you can sign the petition.
For a job.
Do you think you guys could take 5 seconds to sign a petition to get fur off the streets of Ontario? 5 seconds. We're trying to ban real fur, like the real fur, the dead animals, off the streets of Ontario. It'll take 5 seconds, and we even have hand sanitizer for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I've got another one.
Thank you. You could use the table if you would like, if you need, but or I could hold something as well. Thank you. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Yeah, right there. Yep. Perfect. I really need to invest in hand sanitizer for next time. I'm so bad. Yeah, let's bring this to these girls over there. Here you go. I've got some extra ones for you over here. Boom.
Sorry, I gotta go.
You don't want to sign to ban fur off the streets of Ontario? Thank you. Oh no, that's what I do with my phone all the time. Thank you so much. 10 seconds of your time. Come on, your friends are doing it already. Girl, we're trying to get animal of us.
My mom's here so much.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Can you find it? Thank you. You have too much stuff in your hand.
Oh, it's actually undone. Oh, it was undone.
Oh.
I put it on the other side to make it easier.
And it made it harder.
Yeah, I know, that would be my style. Try to make it easier and then make it harder, you know? If you could just grab it off his hand, I want to go see what the owner's saying here.
Yeah, sure.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing. I told him to go back in his store because I said you're allowed to chocolate.
Yep. Where's Andrew?
He's like, I was just making a suggestion. I'm like, what's your suggestion? Go back in your store. He's like, are you telling me to go back in my store? I'm like, yes.
You're like, that was exactly my suggestion. Didn't I just say that? Like, I'm so confused. Yes, good work, everyone. Yes, what kind of stickers do you want?
And you want to stick them on my dog.
That's so funny. I have some. 10 seconds, you guys. 10 seconds. On the way back. Yeah, on the way back. You have to promise.
Yeah.
Yes, I have some. Let me not be in front of that. Okay. Do we want to put this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And or this one?
Put all one on each side.
Or this one? No, I'm kidding. She just wanted, let's just put all of them on there.
I really love stickers. I'll put them on my dog.
I'm really fun too. I love them too.
Okay, put a couple good ones on the top.
This one's another one too. The diet change as well is a good one too. So it's fun when you go around and you stick your stuff up. It's really fun, just in general.
This is my fun.
So here.
You get to hold the sign.
Hey, you guys, can you please take 10 seconds to sign so we could get fur off the streets of Ontario? Thank you so much. Do you think you could hand it to this guy over here too?
He's gonna mess up our cat.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Would you like to take 5 seconds?
No.
That was the best ever. She's like, oh, I have no arguments. Whoops. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Did you see that? That was the best in the world. She's shaking her head, She goes, do you guys eat meat? He goes, no. She goes, and walks away. Like, no argument whatsoever. That was amazing.
That to me last time too.
Those are like the funniest things. Careful, you're in front of the projector. I keep doing that too. Every time I turn it, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm in front of the projector. So, yes.
I don't know if you plan on posting like video stuff on social. I brought a drone too if you want like.
Oh.
I don't know if it's appropriate for here.
Oh, we should try it. That'd be so fun.
Yeah. I would do like a cross.
We can help you and hold your bags if you want. Oh.
like a woman on a mission.
She did look like a woman on a mission. Maybe we should try it. That would look cool. I mean, if it's not too hard, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I could just
like
integrate that just to see. Yeah, because we're a good group and it looks good with the projector. I love it. She is definitely like a cruelty-free dog.
She's an activist at heart.
This inspires me so much, you guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, just watching people and ripping their thing off and just being like, oh, like getting it off. It's just so amazing. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, exactly. That's exactly the reaction. Just give it to me. If anyone wants, oh David, what the hell, you just got here. Kristen, hey, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, there you go. Okay, well Peter already told you, perfect. All the boxes, everything. They did us a favor to bring all those because after you messaged me, I was like, okay, I need to make sure we have more because we're gonna be, yeah. So perfect. So I'm gonna keep that in my trunk regardless. So we're always gonna have at least. We won't have to bother Peter and Jenny for more for now, but after. Yay! Oh, I should probably never do that.
We have to go. So.
Yes, okay. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and dropping all of that off. Boom. I love the fox and everything here. I need a boom from you too, Peter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And continue. Yes, I'm gonna have to do that soon too. The voiceless for animals.
Talk with round 2.
Just in 5 seconds, like you just walk in with the head. I'll follow you this time and then we come back out. Jenny's like, yes. She's like, literally.
No, don't do it. I was kidding. They got the cameras there.
Oh, they closed it now. Oh, they closed it now. You should just pop your face right there. That's the best. Oh my God.
Wait, are they actually closing for the night or are they just...
No, they're closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're closing. They close at 6 on the weekends. And the thing is if we were to come too early, then we can't even play the projector. We can't even. No. So for me, it's like a bit later. We wait, and then still people are even more keen when they're closed. Right. I've had people that basically because they know them, they're like, oh, but and then but by the time they're closed, and people don't feel the guilt anymore. Yeah, it works better.
They closed early?
No, they just close at 6.
Okay.
I think it's 6 now, right? Yeah, already, eh? Or maybe they did close early. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, it's 5.
So they did close early, did they?
I think they might have closed early, actually. Let's see. Oh no, it's 5. It's 5 on Saturdays. Okay. I thought it was 6 for some reason. Because it's 6 the rest of the week. I saw the rest of the week and not today. Okay, I think we need to start spreading out a little bit.
I was just saying I'm voting across
because if we want to get as many signatures as possible, you have a thing? Oh, you have 2. Perfect. That's the best because when you have a couple, you give it to them at the same time. I found that was the most productive for me last week was having 2 or 3 clipboards with the groups and people. Yeah, exactly. Hi ladies, do you think you could take 20 seconds of your time to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario? Please? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, yeah, if you can hand it to her as well. Thank you so much. We also, if you need, we have hand sanitizer after on the table. I love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It looks really cool. Do you do it yourself?
No, my hairdresser.
She did a good job.
So are you guys protesting like a particular store or just...
So basically we want to get fur off the streets of Ontario, then the provinces, then a country that was built on fur trade, hopefully to get it out completely, right? But Barrington's in particular, so not only do they sell vegan down, So they kind of know about the vegan alternatives, but they continue to sell sheer, to sell full like coats and like the skin and like everything. Like it's what they have in there is disgusting. So it's very eye-opener to be, you know, in a town like Oakville and to still to see that. Like why? Because it's not necessary, right? So I think if we could get a progressive town like Oakville, like people are very receptive. Most people agree like we should get fur off the streets of Ontario, right? So knowing that there's, you know, we don't want to put them out of business. That's not the goal. We just want them to realize that their practices are wrong and they can change their business model. Look, like you could get fake fur that still looks really good and looks fashionable, right? Like this looks like leather, but this is all fake. This is a vegan brand, Noise, right? So, and there's tons of companies like that. Companies that used to sell fur that have banned it, cities that have banned fur, countries that have banned fur. So it's like we need to get with the times and progress here, and we're doing it in front of Barrington's because we also want to show them like, listen, you know what you're doing is wrong, so please, like, let's make the appropriate changes, right? Lead by example. Yeah. So thank you so much for taking the time. Please have a look at those cards. There's some good information on there for you. Thank you.
How's it going, guys? We're trying to ban fur in Ontario.
10 seconds, you guys. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. We're trying to get fur off the streets of Ontario. Do you think you could spend 10 seconds just for a signature? Please? Pretty please with sugar on top? We want to ban real fur from the streets of Ontario.
So we're going to bring signatures to the legislature, and they're going to do an official ban. It's happening in progressive cities all over the world.
Pretty please with sugar on top. Yay! We even have hand sanitizer and stuff. Oh, I have pens for you, don't worry. Oh, I love it. You're so very, very well prepared. Look at you. Oh, hey, Errol, you made it. Cool. That's amazing. I'm so happy you're here. You remember Errol, right?
How do you feel about, like, I went to the One of a Kind and I bought a purse, and it was recycled fur. So it was from a fur coat.
Oh, okay.
What they're doing is instead of throwing the coats out, they make stuff out of it. So how would you feel about that?
So it seems they're still kind of making a profit off of it, and it still creates a market for that. Right?
So what
They
we
buy it
actually,
for like nothing, close to nothing, and then they sell it.
which is the really sad part, but what we actually do is we have zip off the cruelty. So there's actually a space, so we have people actually take the donated fur and they use it for wildlife sanctuaries and refugee, for animals that actually it comforts them, right? So it comforts the animals versus us kind of wearing something that supports animal abuse. Because if you've seen any of the fur farms and what happens behind, it is the most horrible thing that you've ever seen.
Even across, like in China and stuff.
Oh yeah, it is.
I have to say I do.
I don't.
But the thing is this is the key now, is that first, either you can donate it, or you know now. So it's either from the future on, you make the wise and kind decision to never purchase fur again, right? It's that simple. So just in the future, making those decisions. The same way that we want to look at the ingredients of our food, we want to look at the tags on the things that we buy, because every action we take and decision we make really impacts the environment, ourselves, the rest of our people. Like, it's crazy. And when you choose to buy fur, then you're saying, I support animal exploitation. I support, you know, the fact that these animals are raised for the purpose of being skinned alive. Like, yes, right? Exactly. And that's most of people's responses. So that's why we know.
Doing that in, what countries are they doing it? Here in Canada?
Everywhere. Just here in Canada, oh yeah. Because the thing is so there's a mink farm here that we actually went not too long ago. I've seen how it looks like in there. It is, you wouldn't even believe, like you would have nightmares. But on top of that, they are supposed to get gassed, but again, it's like not all of them die and they're being skinned. Like, it's just, the process is disgusting, right? And again, we're just trying to profit. This is blood money and we don't need that. We have everything like this. Look, like this looks pretty good, right? And it's fake. Like, this is a Noise coat, and this is like, you can still look fashionable. I mean, I know I added a whole bunch of pins there, but it looks better than that without the pins. But you could still look fashionable and not pay for cruelty. It's that simple, right? So I would love to give you this card here, which is zip off the cruelty if ever you do decide to. And this one's another one, actually.
This is another one. It's just alternative lifestyle choices as far as food goes.
And not just for food, there's tons of documentaries on there that you could watch, and it just helps helps inform you in general of what we're doing to our planet and to the animals, basically. And then it helps you take and make educated decisions. So,
All right.
I've been on a mink farm, and to tell you what they go through for 9 months, they're in a small little confined space like that. 9 months, and we're going through what we're going through now. Can we imagine being confined like that for just
in your
vanity,
own
right?
shit,
For vanity.
stuck with they're actually super independent beings, and they're stuck in cages, so they actually are like fighting each other, right?
They
like it's
prefer to be
alone. So what we're doing is very unnatural in so many different ways. So one of the cards helps inform you of that as well, and the other one is just based on the fur as well. And if you know anyone that want to donate and whatnot, thank you so much, you guys, for taking the time to have this conversation. Yeah.
You're gonna be a part of the change, you know. You signed.
Fur is dead. You would think that it was gone, eh? But did you know that this country was built on fur?
Yeah, the fur
right?
crap,
Yeah, this is a fur trade. So we want to make sure that like this, but right, get with the times, and that's exactly why we're here. And we can't even believe that we have to spend free time to be here for that. Can't believe it. But it's one of those low-hanging fruit that just needs to go. Like it needs to go.
They banned it. Denmark, they banned it. 4,500 stores across Winners have banned it now.
Yeah, Winners decided. Tons of different good company like Nordstrom, and
it's not needed.
It's not. Yeah. It's absolutely unnecessary.
400 years ago, maybe it was needed
for survival, to keep you warm. You're living in Canada, maybe exactly, exactly, maybe. But now it is not a reason. Like fashion should be compassion, not violence, right?
No, it's not needed.
Yeah.
It's not. You got synthetic materials.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's your name, sir?
Steve.
Steve? Michelle, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Suzette.
Suzette. Steve and Suzette.
All right, well, good luck with
yes,
that,
thank you so much. And we're probably going to be here every Saturday. So in the future, if you feel like coming to join us to get some more petitions, you are more than welcome.
All right.
Have an awesome night, you guys. Thank you. Oh, you're like, wait a minute, we were going that way. We even have the projector, look, right there, everything. We've got the cities being banned, people zipping off the fur, the whole thing. Cool, thanks for tag teaming. I couldn't find the other ones. I need to put some in my pockets. If someone wants to like, because did Sam go to the other side like she said she was going to do? Where is she? I guess I could put this like this. Hey you guys, do you think you could take 20 seconds to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario? Just 10 seconds of your time. Thank you so much. Andrew, do you think you could give him the other one? Thank you so much. Thank you guys. North Face, I think, is fully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was something I was looking for.
What's going on? Wifey didn't come today?
No, she's doing photo shoots all day.
Oh. Hi, you guys. Do you think you could spend 20 seconds to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario? Oh. Oh, well, I already know you guys are on our side. You both have fake fur around your coats. So thank you. Thank you for buying fake fur.
Thank you. Let's go, Daddy. We'll go.
They're so cute. Okay, I'm wondering if we should... Did Sam go on the other side? Oh, they are over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so... Well, if you want, because maybe we could do like 2 groups kind of thing, one on each side, just to tag team, so we have multiple. Did you want to grab one of those, Malika, as well, or you want to hold a sign? It's whatever you want, but it's always a good thing to have it in the background.
Is this sign? Is this good?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
If you want me to go over there with the petition, I can do that for sure.
Yeah, so if you could do that, that would be amazing. And then also, if you keep, what I like to do is, because it's such a stepping stone for people to like basically go vegan or have information, we have those boxes here. So one of them you give to show, so it's either like their friends or stuff like that, in order to zip off the cruelty, and then where they could, if ever it was someone that was already wearing fur too, you could just say you could donate it to a wildlife refugee at zipoffthecruelty.gmail. They have it on there and everything, and then it shows you the brands that are not cruel, the brands that are, all that kind of stuff. And then this one here, I'll give you another big pack of those, because these are, I'll even give you more.
Oh, these
cookies.
ones I know. These I know from AB.
Yeah, so do you, so you could have a big
too.
pack, because that's even just good for the future as well. If you have packs like that, like you could use if ever you're talking to people and stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And this one, yeah, so the other side, the documentaries,
cool.
the this, the that.
Yeah, I'll go on that side.
Awesome, thank you so much.
I think all the stores might have closed right now. That's why.
It's got, but it's weird because the other last week it got so busy.
And they weren't closed at 5 last time.
It was 6, eh? I think they changed it, to be honest, because I just looked on their website, because I remember a few days ago when I looked, it said 6. It said 6, but now on Google I see 5 though. So did they change the time on Google, or I don't know, right? But yeah, it's so much more quiet today than it was last week. It was crazy last week, eh? That's true too. It's getting, yeah, that's a good point, Lori.
What did she say?
Hey guys, do you think you could spend 10 seconds to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets? 10 seconds? 5 seconds? It's what? I have the hand sanitizer and stuff. Yeah. And I'm respecting the distance. It's literally you sign, you sanitize your hands, right? So we could get violence off the streets. It's a pretty good deal. I would be open to a conversation in the future. I'm not trying to put you out of business, you know that, right? Really? Like, I don't want to put you out of business. I really just, I would love for you guys, I know you know the other alternatives. You have vegan down, you have everything in there.
Be compassionate, guys. 2020.
I know a lot of people from your circle, and they agree that we need to take fur off the streets.
It's going down anyway. Yeah.
The thing is I know a lot of their friends, and they all agree that, like, and they all feel bad because I asked to get a meeting with them. And they feel bad because they're like, they know that it should be out, but then it's like having that conversation, right? So that's why I said today, like, sometimes I hate on humans because it's like the people that are responsible for it are bad, but sometimes they don't even know it's that bad. It's the people that know that it's bad and do nothing. It blows my mind. She can't talk to you, just so you know.
Why? Oh,
she's doing the, she's doing the whole animal justice fundraiser and everything.
How long?
For 24 hours.
Just 24 hours?
Until tomorrow.
Okay. Because people do it on the 1st of every month too, right?
Oh, the 2nd, I think. Isn't it the 2nd?
Yeah. So I was, so same type of thing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Good for you.
Fuck.
Do you want a mask?
And I was going to say, oh, which ones? Animal masks?
They have chickens or pigs on them. But it's cool because they're like real pictures, so it's like, looks like
how much are they?
$20.
Oh my god, I love them. They're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 off of you later, okay?
And then there's the chicken.
I'm gonna have the chicken and the pigs, but just keep them in there for now and I'll buy them after.
Like,
or just give them to me now and I'll give it to you after.
And then like,
oh my god, that is way too flowery
You should
for
sell
me.
these on the, what's it called? Etsy?
Do you have some that are less
well,
flowery?
I'm buying them like from, well, like you could get, well, there's supposed to be cow ones too. Like they're all flowery, I guess.
Oh yeah, they're all the same kind of.
But people like look at.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you don't want it too mean.
Okay, so I'll get these
like...
2, and then I owe you $40, okay? Hey guys, maybe 10 seconds of your time to sign up. Oh well, thank you so much. Thank you. So So first time at a nice little event, getting people to sign petitions and stuff?
Love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
Yeah, you're having fun? It's that there's good reception from the people, eh?
I'm gonna consider talking to my friends to come too.
You what?
I'm gonna talk to my friends to come.
Yes, I was gonna tell you, Bashar, we need to get all your friends out here. We need to get, I can sign all of your high school friends. I'll sign volunteer hours. I have leaders here. We've got tons of different events. You guys could pack on your volunteer hours as much as you want. You could come, and we just need as many people as possible so that we could gain as many signatures as possible and get fur off the streets. Please guys, 10 seconds, come on, come on. We wanna get abuse off the streets, you guys. We have hand sanitizer for you. Yay, thank you so much. It's just gonna take 10 seconds. And we have one for you too here. Here you go. Just while you wait, pretty please with sugar on top.
Sugar on top too. Wow.
Sugar on top and everything. Sometimes. And it's
kind of animals, like any kind of animal.
yeah, yep.
Yeah, we shouldn't be using animals for fashion, right?
I just signed.
It's like double signature.
Double sig, there you go, boom. Hey you guys, do you think you could take 10 seconds to... Oh, they already did? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we have these...
That one is a school.
Oh, that's so cool.
But
Here, we have these cards for you, just to have a look. We've got documentaries on there and
Thank you
stuff.
very much.
And okay, have an awesome night. It's okay, they didn't take Zip Off the Fur, but they took the documentaries.
kind of creepy. It is, yeah.
I like that question, which animals, right?
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, interesting. That was such a speciesist question. Which animals? It's like, were you? Oh no, I think you were gone already last week when that, or were you there when that lady told me? Oh, I think you were there when she said, well, if it was dogs, I would sign, but if it was a coat of minks, I would wear it proudly.
Wow.
I lost it on her. She was an 86-year-old woman. I didn't like lose it, but I just said,
tell her about the minks in Denmark.
do you know what I told her? Well, I know what's happening right now. So do you know what? And I knew about that too. And I had just had that discussion with my father. So literally what I said is and her daughter ended up signing as she was crossing the street. I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I said, if you saw what actually happens to those poor babies, you would take that back. It would haunt you in your worst nightmares. She just kept, she was just like shaking her head and walking. But her daughter was like, she's just an 86-year-old senile woman. Don't worry, don't worry. And then I'm like, well, then you need to sign. Like, and she was like, but I said, honestly, I said, this is when you need to sign. When you know something is wrong, and if you do nothing about it, that's the worst kind of evil. She's like, okay, you're right. And then she signed. So that was cool. But I was really not impressed with the mother's comment. I was so upset and taken aback too, like the way she said it. Like, if it was dogs, I would sign. But if it was a mink coat, I would wear it proudly. I was like, ugh.
I love minks. They're so cute.
They're the
Minks are super cute.
I want to get a pet mink baby.
You could steal one from
I was gonna say I could bring you to a mink farm and we'll just steal one for you. It'll take. You won't have to pay for it or anything. You just take it.
Well, don't buy the crap out of me because it thinks I'm like a bad person. You know, after we see whatever happened to the other ones.
No, you would. Oh, but you would be saving it though. It would be thankful and grateful to you forever.
If someone gave you a choice to go somewhere and save one pig, or save no pigs, and save one pig and leave all the rest of them, or save one pig, you'd save the one pig, right? It's better than none, right?
You know what's kind of interesting?
They're a lot of work.
It kind of
Adopt a cat or a dog instead.
Yeah. I'm a cat person. At one point I had 12 cats.
Wow, we have 3 right now.
Nice.
Wow.
Me too. I have 3.
You had 12 cats?
Yeah, one cat gave birth, and then we nurtured all their cats. You know. Those,
oh no, spay! You need to spay.
I was in a bad place. I was in Saudi Arabia.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Like, I mean, it's a great, it's an okay place. It's just that women's rights are not really.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm Pakistani.
Yeah. Okay.
But like a lot of people who are like looking for better jobs and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, my parents worked for 10 years in Saudi Arabia and then they immigrated here 6 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. For some reason I thought you had been here more than 6 years, Bashar.
Yeah, I guess.
You seem so Canadian.
Yep. I think I was always Canadian. It was always a part
It was
of
in
me.
your heart.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
I was an environmentalist in a oil-producing country.
Hey, you guys, do you think you could take 10 seconds to sign a petition to ban fur off the streets of Ontario? 10 seconds. Thank you so much. Yay! Is this your daughter? Your mom is taking an amazing action right now. She's
Absolutely against her.
Yes, it's taking animal abuse off the streets, right? Like literally conscientiously seeing that when people are wearing real fur, they're saying, I agree with animal abuse, right? Like it's a decision. But I have this card here, which is Zip Off the Cruelty. If ever you know anyone that does happen to have like a Canada Goose or a Moose Knuckles or something like that, they could actually unzip it and donate it to a wildlife refugee, and they use it to comfort the wild animals instead of like us walking around being like, oh, this is fashion, when it's just violence, right? Versus like brands like this, like Noise, that you could have fake and it still looks good, right? So if ever you do. And I also have one more card for you. This right here has a whole bunch of documentaries on it to watch, and a little nice little challenge, and even groups that you could follow just to kind of look at the people that are doing an effort in the animal rights movements and even human rights as well, to try and progress things forward and make this world a better place. So what's your name, sorry?
Maya.
Maya. Thank you so much, Maya. What's your name?
Julia.
Julia. Thank you so much.
Here in the call. That's a great
I know, right? Well, thank you for taking the time to sign. Have a wonderful evening. Hi. Do you think, oh, I think your daughter was just taking 5 seconds to sign the petition. If you could do the same, that would be amazing.
What am I signing?
So we're trying to ban fur, real fur, off the streets of Ontario.
Yes, I'm
and
pro.
hopefully the province and hopefully Canada.
Name?
Yep, name, address. We would have another one for you too as well. We've got a table where you could put your cups down right there. We need as many signatures as possible.
So how many petitions do we need to make this a law?
We're gonna try to have at least 100,000. I was thinking 10,000 at first, thank you so much. But with 10,000, I don't think it's gonna be enough for anything, looking at the population in Ontario. But 100,000 would be a really good number to get it banned from Ontario.
Is there something on change.com or like?
Well,
Probably lots of them.
there's lots. So what I was looking to do was to create another one. 10 seconds, you girls, come on. What do you mean not today? There you go. Get them to do it. You get one, you get 10. That was the best. Just walk. We're just all like, but that's the beauty, is it's always groups that kind of come by. So then it's just, that's why I have multiple, right? You just give it, they're waiting. Like you get one person to do it, they all do it, right? That's the goal, Lori, that's the goal. 100,000 petitions. I was thinking like that means a lot of fucking hours during this winter to get those. And I do need, like, to his point, I need to create something online specific to this and then link them up. But then I have a feeling like if we're able to hand deliver 100,000 written signatures versus electronic, it's a little.
Change.org is bullshit. I have petitions with like 50,000 signatures. They go nowhere.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is it's like I feel like when you take the time to hand write and do all of that. Let me go see what's going on over here.
So you gotta be impartial.
Hi. Yeah, they've closed. They've closed already. You don't even need to say anything to them.
I'm not gonna sign it. No. When I'm wearing this.
Next time you're out of your uniform, though.
That's different. Wait a second, but impartial. But we're talking about murder and killing of animals. You can't be impartial to that.
I'm not gonna get into it, man.
I'm just saying that that's kind of like, you know, ironic, right?
Game changer.
Give them the card.
There's blasting.
Well, did you say Arnold Schwarzenegger? There's like,
come on.
I'm getting out of here because like they're closed, so
Yeah.
we got other stuff we gotta do.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying, I'm highly recommend. It's a great documentary. I'm surprised you haven't heard it.
I've heard of most of them.
Yeah.
tennis players.
Yeah,
I know, I'm just
like
playing.
Novak
I know who they are.
Djokovic, right? Like
Clearly you know who they are. I was like, this guy
Lewis
can't be
Hamilton,
serious.
He's like the
Joker,
best.
Formula One, I know.
Yeah, like these guys are.
I'm not from the moon, I was just playing.
I'm gonna go try now.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, you know what is interesting though? Is if they're gonna leave. Hey guys, do you think you could take 10 seconds so that we could get fur off the streets of Ontario? Please help us ban fur from the streets of Ontario. We can do it, and we can do it together only.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, what's interesting is they said they were going to leave, which means that maybe we should do some blockades. Give them a reason to come back.
I mean, why not?
Because there's traffic right now here, right? Like, it could be fun.
Well, and then somebody will post it or say like, what are these? What's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe the address or
If you can, that would be great. Or just Oakville. You don't even need to put your postal code, but.
So they banned in 4,500 stores at Winners and California and Denmark
Thank
as
you
well.
so much.
You guys are going to be a part of the change when they.
Yes, a part of the positive change.
Is ice cream in the cold? It's too cold.
How are you doing it? Next, did you try, have you ever tried Dolce Vita? So Dolce Vita is actually just at the corner. It's a little bit further out.
We don't eat meat. Is it?
They have an entire vegan, it's all vegan. So it's fully vegan. So the entire store, and Chris, the owner, is vegan as well. So everything, so it's all like a gelato type of ice cream.
Oh yeah, the
It's-
ice side, yeah.
Yeah, Dolce Vita, just at the corner over there. It is so good, so good. You would want to go try that ice cream next time. Thanks guys, have a great, you have a whole bunch of vegans here, right? So we vote for that. Cool. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was saying this to Samantha. It's like, we call this like a spa day for activists, just like Greenland. Like everybody's supportive. Everybody's like, I'll get on
Yeah,
board,
literally.
petition.
There's no hate. There's
Yeah.
like there's rarely hate.
Except for that one.
Yeah, that
Like, I haven't
crazy,
seen
that
anybody
crazy
else.
one.
Yeah.
Even the owners of the store were polite when they walked
Oh,
out.
really?
Yeah.
Well, I saw the one man.
Yeah.
Like, is he an owner? Or is
I
he
think
like,
he's
yeah.
Paul. I think he's the owner. And
Yeah,
it was
he
passed
wasn't-
from family to family, right?
Yeah,
Like this
yeah.
has been. I shared some like articles there. I don't know if everyone had a chance to look at them, but this has been around since like the 1960s.
Yeah.
And it was passed from like generation to generation. So
Yeah.
now it's being passed to their kids.
Yeah.
And I was being told from some of my clients that they don't think the kids want to continue with that. So it's perfect, right?
Yeah,
This is a
perfect
great time to be swooping in and be like, listen, like let's
Just take this off
let's
your
take-
shelf.
yeah, get
Don't
it-
they say that they have like
they have vegan down and everything, yes.
what's
It's like
the
you're
problem?
selling death and then you're selling vegan, like in the
Like,
same
that's
store.
such a-
Like for
From a
clothes, like it's
business
not,
perspective,
it makes
how is
no
that
sense.
smart?
I know, it
Because
makes
us
no
vegans are
sense.
not going to go and support the store that sells
No,
fur,
exactly,
you know?
exactly.
But we could be like their big customers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hope that they make that connection.
Do you think we should like lock down a street or something? I mean, we're enough. We could just close that street down a bit, see how people
you guys
feel.
done that before?
I don't know. Should we block the streets out? You're like, no, nothing that disturbs the peace.
Why? Like, what's the point? What are you gonna achieve except pissing off the cops?
Yes, and the people that need to wait in the car.
Always start with what will help the animals,
Yes.
and then go from there.
Yep.
Right?
More
Will blocking the
petitions.
street help the animals?
Maybe for exposure.
How?
By getting people, like the people that are driving by in their cars right now don't know what's happening. But then if we block it, we have signs, we have everything, they would know what's happening. And then that would start conversations. So that's the only way that I could see that could.
Gonna head out because she's getting cold.
Oh, for sure. I could just imagine, poor little baby. You're getting all cold. Are you getting all cold? Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's not a young thing anymore, so.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming out, you guys.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Bye.
I know what you're saying, but I don't know.
There's
That still has a
and
tendency to
again,
piss people off more than
which is true. And in Oakville, to be honest, it's probably not the best place for that.
Yeah.
If anything, we want to have just those conversations with the people like we're doing already. So. Thank you. You
People
what?
said like they signed. Oh, were you here last week? I signed last.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like
Yeah.
A lot of the same people are now following what you're doing.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yay! Woohoo! The bargaining down. We have one. We have one for you.
You love love.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate that.
Address?
And please.
He ratted you out. He
At-
said you
at-
love leather.
And at the end of the day though, right? It's about making those conscious decisions.
Yeah.
So the things that we already have, but we can continue to make more conscientious decisions in the future and try to keep animal exploitation off of ourselves.
I haven't bought leather in over 10 years.
I'll give you a high five, but it's COVID.
I'll have you know.
Thank
I'll
you
give you
so
an
much.
air high five. In there.
Have a great evening. That was funny.
You gotta
I
be
think she was
humorous.
convinced by the 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds.
Oh.
Not 10
That's what we
seconds.
This is last week. It was a perfect trend because I was saying 30 seconds and he's like, that's too long. He's like, that's too long. He's like 20 seconds. And then I'd be like, okay, 10. So people just like, they're walking and then they're like, all right, there, 5. I could spare 5 seconds, but 30 seconds.
No, it's not about the time.
It's just the
about
joke.
They realize they let their guard down because they
Yeah,
realize you're like
the
super
lightness.
cancer, right?
Yeah.
The
So
lightness.
they're like, okay, these guys are harmless. They're just like,
Yeah, we could just sign. Yeah.
we'll just sign.
It's
not about
easier
the
to just
time.
sign. Yeah, no, but it's also like a psychology kind of like, you know, you're like, at first they're like, and then you play and then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like if you
Hi,
were-
guys.
if you got done, you would ask something
Do-
huge. and
oh,
then
I don't know.
something less huge,
Do it.
And then the last huge thing is
That's
you want to
right.
get done, right?
Get her to sign. I didn't say anything.
And
Are you going on for Free Fridays in Toronto? The one that Colleen and them are doing? Or no?
That's next week, right?
I heard someone say, oh,
27th.
they're so stupid. No, but, look at my hat, man.
Oh, just 10 seconds of your time so we can get fur off the streets of Ontario. Please, 5 seconds. 3 seconds. You never know, 3 seconds might work. 1 second. 0 seconds. Just like imagine, just like make it appear.
Telepathically sighted.
It's freaking cold, eh?
Yeah.
I should be running a fitness class right now. All right, let's do some
I'm
jumping
so
jack,
down.
you guys.
I would love to get
I'm not that cold, but I'm starting to get a
Save
bit.
the duck is the warmest jacket I ever got.
So see, I'm not
Super
cold
warm.
here.
There's noise, right?
Yeah,
How warm is it?
I'm just cold in my hands right now, and
Yeah,
like
my hands
here
are
because
cold
I'm not,
too.
I haven't zipped, right? So I could start zipping up. And look, this is actually
Has
a
another-
second,
yeah, second
like
zip.
I could actually close it,
Yeah.
but you know, so I'm still pretty good.
I'm
right
cool
now.
with gloves on. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know how you're coping.
Guys, 10 seconds to sign a petition so we can ban fur off the streets of Ontario. 5 seconds. 1 second.
doesn't work all the time.
I know, but you still
It needs to
try.
have someone else come
Still
in.
try. Well, then what are you waiting for? You're right there. You need to bargain, Adrian.
You know, when people have like a baby and they're walking.
I know, but you're being too kind.
Oh, so are you the one that created the slideshow? Is this the
Yeah, yes. He's the. Oh yeah.
I'm the resident nerd.
Okay, so
text them.
which we actually
Cut
needed to
this
talk
out.
to you
Cut
about
this
that.
conversation out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it battery low right now?
Well, there's nothing blinking.
Is it? Oh,
I don't
okay.
see anything.
Let me do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, low battery.
Low battery.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I'm
Okay,
just saying if you
have
close
the
this-
conversation with him. I'm gonna go see them for a second. It's gotten really quiet, eh? There's like no one walking. I know, it goes like, at least the people that do pass by, they sign. So that's pretty good. But it is like so quiet compared to last week. So last week was crazy. Last week there was a dude here. He was singing some Frank Sinatra live. I thought it was on his I thought it was on his automatic speaker or something, like just actual music. And then like 40 minutes in, I crossed the street to see the other group, and then I'm like, oh my god, someone's fucking singing here. And he was live. So people were giving him like some money and stuff, and then so I had a big conversation with him because there was a little misunderstanding, and he was just saying like, you know, I could have changed locations because he could usually make up to $100 in tip, but he was like, I chose to stay here because I do support your cause, and like I don't mind, right? He's like, I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it because I love doing it. And so yeah, he was really cool, and we were all dancing, like Sabrina, like all of us, we were just like dancing across, like singing to some Frank Sinatra. Like it was really cool. It's like, I don't know why he's not there tonight, man. Buddy, what happened?
There was a guy playing a piano down there.
Oh,
Yeah, didn't you, when we came for the longest while? Yeah.
I didn't even notice either.
Music, but I didn't notice that it was like an electric.
I thought it was just our projector the whole time. Look at these guys, did you see that? They just turned around. That was,
You can still walk this way.
you can sign our petition, 10 seconds of your time. Come on, guys. Animal abuse sucks. Do you have 10 seconds of your time to sign a petition so we could ban fur off the streets of Ontario?
Yeah, sure.
Yay! Thank you so much. You're the best. I'll hold it for you.
Thanks.
Ooh, I like your name. Florence. That's the French name. Sounds French. Florence. How do you say it?
Florence.
Florence. Thank you so much, Florence.
there you go.
And here, we're just gonna give you a nice little card here,
Okay.
just to show you for to be able to unzip the fur in the future. And whoops, I also have another one here with a whole bunch of amazing documentaries that you could watch at the back, and also little challenges and even groups that you could follow that are basically fighting for animal rights and human rights that might inspire you.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you
guys
so
have a
much.
good evening.
Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for that. Also, I need to be.
LED sign still, right?
I need to remember this is where it is.
You can't talk.
She's like, yep. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
I started with that.
I need to remember when I get people to sign that it's this way and not to bring it down that way. Boom. Where are you gonna go? Where?
Around the corner.
Yeah.
I sell masks too. All competing.
Mine have piggies and chickens.
Mine say eating animals causes pandemic.
Where? Do you have that? Can I buy one from you?
I don't have any.
What? Adrian, that doesn't help me if you're selling masks but you don't have it with you. Because I just bought 2 from her too, but I vary them depending on where I go.
The door or not? Cold, you know? Not more.
Thank you.
What does that say?
You read it. Show them what it says.
Animal?
So
Oh yeah, true.
So he's the owner. That's Paul. That's the owner.
That's the owner.
So he's actually. So I really think we could get through to him.
I think so too.
Like I really think he is a. I know, and he's also a like I feel, and again, it's been given down from generation to generation. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, they might really not know.
Oh, did you just give that to me? Where the fuck did you take that out from?
That was the only one I had in my
Oh
bag.
my god, so funny. Okay, how much do you charge?
Don't worry about it. If you want to, do you know Sue? Sue Spar?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, she's collecting the money for it, and she'll use whatever funds she's donating to the sanctuary.
Oh, so when you have a chance, can you send me her link just so I could donate to her GoFundMe?
It's not a GoFundMe, just like e-transfer kind of thing.
Okay, well then where do I send it though?
Just connect with her on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll send her a message. Yeah, I'll send her a message. I'll say, hey, Adrian gave me a mask and I want to send you some money. Okay, cool.
What she was normally doing is $20, and then the cost to do them with the printing and everything was like $17, I think, and then $3 would go to, or whatever people put above 17 would go to the sanctuary.
Oh, cool. So I'll transfer more than 20 then.
Yeah, people would do like 20, 50. Some people did like $300 for one mask, and they just wanted to donate to
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry?
Yeah, look at his fucking car. Isn't that a kick-ass fucking car?
I always wonder.
Look at that shit.
I see it all the time, and I'm like,
Please sign a petition to ban fur. Take 10 seconds. He wanted to sign, but he didn't really see, like he was talking on his thing. Yeah. I'm like, he wanted to. He was looking. He would have signed. Damn it. Yes. That's kick-ass.
It is.
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Like amazing.
Yeah, you look like such a boss right now. Boss lady. I don't know what happened there. Say hey, you guys. Oh, did you do it? Oh my god, I didn't even see you do that. Sabrina, why are you doing that? She's so funny. No, I didn't. I didn't hear it. I love that you're wearing the... that's perfect. Just show... Oh, careful.
Take some time to sign a petition to ban fur in Ontario. Ban fur.
10 seconds, please.
My dog has fur.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. 10 seconds, please. That was the weirdest statement ever.
Did you skin your dog for fur?
That's what I asked people that were walking their dog, and they were like, no. I would say, would you wear your dog? And some of them would turn around, because then it's like, it hits home.
Yeah.
Then they're like, oh, right? Like, oh, maybe I should do something.
Yeah.
It's like, you should have thought about that even before. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, give me a second. I need to take this off.
Yeah, well, I don't wear fur. It's kind of creepy.
Look, see, they had fun. That was good. High five for that. He's that kid from last week, eh? Is that the kid I had a conversation with last week? No. No. He's not one of those, I don't think.
Is it electric? Your scooter?
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure. I don't, because we don't put date of birth on there or anything. It's just a human, right? This is why you need to sign a petition. This is what they do to the animals. Do you agree with that? No, right? You don't agree with that, right? Like, it's animal abuse and we don't need to be wearing fur. Yeah. Do you think you can sign the petition for us? That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Put my signature?
Yeah, you just have, basically you put your name, your address, and your signature. That's all we need.
Or your